now entered the galactic vortex. Hello there. I am your host, Peyton 3.0, the EDM and drumstep vocalist Zombie Supreme. Sit back and let the vortex hypnotize you as we talk about today's EDM World News events. This is Peyton 3.0 EDM World News. DJ producer EDM Kayzo calls out aggressive man in the crowd to females. This is in other news reports. This is EDM Peyton 3.0's EDM World News. Take it away. All right. Hello there. I am the fairy godmother of EDM, the queen, the king, the goddess of EDM. Okay, and welcome to my humble dimension. Okay, today's first news story on Peyton 3.0's EDM World News is going to be about Kayzo calling out this aggressive man at a set in the crowd. Okay? Hold on, how do we get to Amazon? We don't need no Amazon, honey. She just be popping up everywhere. Anyway, so all-female mosh pit ensues after Kayzo calls out aggressive man in crowd. Okay? Come on. Kayzo temporarily halted a recent show to call out the unnamed man who he lambasted for showing women in the crowd. Okay? We don't approve of that, sir. In 2022, the safety of women at electronic dance music shows has never been more urgent. Okay? The verity, try to get that word right. Another word I see every day in my English vocabulary. I already forgot it already. The pronunciation. The verity of that fact has not been lost on Kayzo. Known for his chaotic blend of dubstep and metal music, the barnstorming DJ has seen his fair share of mosh pits. Okay? He's seen a fair share of them, honey. Hold on, get this out of here. Things keep popping up on my screen, honey. What's this here for? See, now I'm confused. I'm not gonna play the video right now. How the heck do I collapse this? It's in the way. We don't care. Move it. I can't get rid of this. Sorry. You gotta go. You got to go. Sorry, folks. Random stuff popping up everywhere. somebody posted on their account, somebody named Sins on Twitter, just going to post some Kayzo music vids from his set, the all girls mosh pit. Okay, y'all can watch that for yourself on Twitter. I'm not going to show the video right now. Anyway, moshing is embedded in U.S. dance music culture, but it sometimes goes too far. And the violent nature of mosh pits enforce many women to actively circumnavigate them, often to the point where they're unable to enjoy the show. Okay? And that's not a good thing. Kayzo went on to publicly condemn the unnamed man on Twitter, calling him aggressive and accusing him of shoving women in the crowd. Now, Kayzo posted on his Twitter, and I guess Twitter is a big thing, I guess, in EDM music world. I don't like Twitter. I don't care for it. Maybe I'll check them out later. I don't know. Sorry, dude, if you're going to shove girls and be aggressive to them right in front of me, I'm going to call you out. No fucking place for that shit. What the fuck are you thinking? That's what he said, basically, on this tweet. In a follow-up tweet, Kayzo acknowledged the most mosh pits consistent predominantly of men and vehemently asserted his goal to keep women safe during the high energy performances, right? Because some things at these EDM events can go too far. We have a little too much to drink. They're all excited. It's an escape, right? And they go a little too far. And you guys, somebody has to pull them back before it's too late. It's really encouraging to see everyone rallying together on keeping women safe at our shows, Kayzo tweeted this week. Honestly, it's a keep anyone and everyone safe type of mentality at any show, right? Woo. Let me know below if you are a woman watching this in my fan base, girl, whatever, or man who has experienced women at events, raves, festivals that you've gone to where they were in danger, they got caught up, you know, against their own will or their own fault. Let's have a conversation in the comment section, folks. Safe type of mentality at any show. Or actually, for that fact, anybody. I've been doing the all-girl mosh pit during my set, though, because I played enough shows to, let me scroll down, understand that the mosh pits at my shows, at least, are predominantly guys. And while I love the energy, I always notice girls getting tossed around, accidentally in them, or uncomfortably standing there on the edge, trying to not accidentally get rocked, right? He tweeted again, another tweet. He says, it's really encouraging to see, okay, we already said this. All right. Yes, these are the same thing I just read. So we're to keep moving. Where's this cursor at? Come on. Yeah, but that was basically that first story. So yeah, things kind of get out of control when the alcohol is going, and we all know that, well, at least in the U.S. scene. More so, this is prominent that drugs, every kind of drug under the sun, people are taking acid, ketamines, all of that. You know, you yourself probably guilty of it too, you know, of that. But people come to escape, and they want to escape to the fullest extent. Now, drugs and things of that sort are not a thing where EDM music originated. You're probably in the country, if you're watching this, of the country where it originated, which is where, folks? Europe. Okay, it's really just a big concert event. They don't have all these drugs and things going on. They really come for the DJ. Nothing's like altering their experience of the EDM music and the show and the DJs. They're just there to for the music to sing. That is something that is prominent. I can't speak for any other countries, but that's something that became prominent definitely in the U.S., where drugs became this big thing and part of EDM culture. So personally, I don't do them, and I have no judgment for anybody here on the channel that does do drugs to enhance their experience. I have no judgment, but understanding that things end up getting out of control every now and then, right? All right, that was the first news story. All right, the second news story today is event at New York night rave ends abruptly after pepper bombs go off. Okay? Attendees, sorry about that, folks. Attendees reportedly experiencing coughing, sneezing, and a burning sensation in their throats. Okay? On Thursday, February the 3rd at around 1:30 a.m., New York nightclub Nowadays hosted an event by Black Beyond, which featured an all-black lineup. Okay? After attendees reportedly began coughing, excessively sneezing, and complaining of a burning sensation in their throats, the event abruptly ended. Okay? Now, at first, people were trickling out to the back patio. Lamb, one of the night's performers, told Resident Advisor, I thought they were just getting some air or were part of a really big group who came together and were planning to leave. Then you could see a bit of commotion stirring. People were asking each other if they'd begun coughing and sneezing too. When the consensus was yeah, almost everybody moved outside. Okay. Were any of you at that nightclub? Comment below if you were at the nightclub and you're watching this at all, or you know somebody that was there. How are they doing? Are they okay? Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Okay. When the mace-like fumes in the building got intense, a Nowadays employee opened the patio doors to air the club out. Several witnesses reportedly noted multiple clumps of powder near the patio entrance, leading many to believe a pepper bomb or other irritant was set up. Okay. It felt like they intentionally set the mace bomb off at peak time when the floor was the fullest I had seen it in 2 hours. I had been there. MHYSA, one half of Scratch told RA. Okay. Give me a moment. Ooh. Now, on February the 7th, Black Beyond shared a statement on their Instagram account to address the incident, which they said was caused by an unknown person setting off pepper bombs inside the venue. So my question is, where's security? Right? My question is, where's security? Why aren't they patrolling? Why aren't they scanning the crowd with higher tech equipment to make sure everything is copacetic? You know? Here we go again. Faulty security. But anyway, attendees were quickly affected by the pepper spray and exhibited symptoms typical of exposure to a weapon, including coughing, shortness of breath, eye organization, the statement reads, this ultimately prevented our loyal supporters, attendants, and artists from safely enjoying a night of celebration and Black communion. Okay? What's this post here? Okay, Black Beyond posted a statement. So, dear Black Beyond community members, Black Beyond wants to thank all who have attended our adjacent programs, including our Ascension Portal, a series of performances presented as a part of our Assembly Alchemy Ascension exhibition. We cherish an opportunity to build community through art and nightlife. And while we were deeply honored to celebrate our forthcoming exhibition and our outstanding performers at Nowadays, we're extremely devastated to share that our party had to come to an abrupt end on February the 3rd, 2022, around 1:30 a.m. The Ascension Portal at Nowadays, which included performances by Laduni, Cry, Cross, Scratch, Salia, and Lamb, was interrupted by an unknown person setting off pepper bombs inside the venue, which cut the night short. Attendees were quickly affected by the pepper spray. They exhibited symptoms typical of exposure to the weapon, including, we already read this part of it, but you get what's going on here. Black Beyond is saddened that the incident occurred in the first place, at their first, IRL event, putting those present at harm. We want to acknowledge the sensitivity of this incident taking place during Black History Month at a Black film-led organized event. While we do want to take the time to address the incident, we also want to remind our community that we will not allow this heinous attack on our community to distract or diminish our efforts to celebrate and uplift each other. We want to thank you all for your continued love, patience, and support as we take time to recover from this incident. If anyone has further information about what happened, please reach out to Nowadays team at hello@nowadays.nyc. With care, the Black Beyond curatorial team. Sorry, folks. Yeah. If you, I'm talking about you right there, have more information, please let us all know in the comments, please. Thank you. Yes. But yeah, so that was an unfortunate thing that happened, during the celebration of, Black EDM DJ producers, getting their shine. Yeah, but these things, a lot of these things are happening. You have people abusing women, pepper bombs going off at events last year at EDC. Somebody was about to make a similar thing happen here in Vegas at the last year's EDC, but luckily the security was on their shit, and they got to him before he set these kind of bombs, whatever he had in his little bag or whatever. They confiscated it before he could make the attack. So, which is great. But we're gonna need all security everywhere to be just as good as that. Okay. Let's get to the next news story. And this last news story, folks, is it already 9? Or is that 8? I think it's 9. Okay, whatever. announces Zed as official Super Bowl LVI pregame DJ. Okay? Yes. Zed joins Eminem, Dr. Dre, and more in a star-studded lineup for the 2022 edition of America's biggest matchup in sports, the Super Bowl. Kickoff between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals is less than a week away. Fun fact, Las Vegas just recently got an actual sports team here to make itself considered as a real city. They're getting there, but they have a lot of work to do here. They got the Raiders, and they just built the Allegiant Stadium, which is the Raiders' main home here in Vegas. Anyway, let's continue. Kickoff between Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals is less than a week away. And the hype for America's biggest game in sports continues to build. Taking to Twitter, Zed announced that he will be taking the pregame by storm with a DJ set straight from Sophie Stadium. A press release issued by the NFL confirmed him as the official pregame DJ during player warm-ups. Okay. The Grammy-winning Clarity producer is in good company. I had to stop for a minute because I love the song Clarity. I think I want to actually do a cover of it on this channel on my song cover series. Also stay tuned for that. If you haven't seen my covers of me singing and rapping, what are you waiting for? You need to go see the covers on my channel. On this channel. Anyway, after Zed takes the field prior to kickoff, the combined forces of Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar are sure to deliver a halftime show for the ages. Honey, I don't know. Honey, I'm sitting here kind of suffering a little bit. You know, I was eating greens all day yesterday. I forgot to say, you know what my sign? My sign says thinking. Please wait, okay? Because this is literally what I'm always doing. I'm always plotting, always thinking, I'm making plans. I got notes, I got folders in my Google Drive. All organized, time management plan. That's my life. So yes, always thinking. I need some water because this weather in Vegas has been crazy. It wasn't like this last year, and I just moved to Vegas recently. I'm getting tired of these glasses right now. I need a break from these glasses. They're great to have on for looks, but actually having them sit on your face for a while, because of how they're built and made, gets very annoying. Okay. Last year the weather wasn't like this. It gets cold. I leave the air on at night because it's hot, and then it drops. For some reason this spring it drops, then it rises back up in the daytime. Then it drops, then it rises back up, and that's too much for the immune system to always be catching. And then you end up sneezing. People are sneezing around. You know, you get coronavirus still going around. We just got the mask mandate drop for even the transportation in Vegas just recently. There's a lot going on. And I got to contend with it all. But anyway, let's continue. I think this is a tweet from Zed saying, "Catch me, LA, catch me at SoFi Stadium before SBLVI kicks off. I'll be playing a special set during the pregame show. See you soon, Super Bowl 2/13/22. Honey, I spent 10 years in LA before I moved here to Vegas. Never again will I ever move back to that place. That place, it's just, ooh, it's I got one word for LA. Toxic. Okay? Toxic as hell. I'm sorry for somebody who's watching who's from LA. You love LA, you're deep in LA. I'm not trying to be controversial. Let me just say let me just say it's my own experience. And since switching from LA to Las Vegas, that same toxic energy is not there here, even though a lot of people from Los Angeles have decided to escape Los Angeles to come to Vegas. They don't seem to really truly bring most of their attitudes with them because the culture here is mainly hello, how are you? You can actually talk to people. The real estate is not out of this world, even though everything in the country is rising up. Um, but yeah, anyway, that's my 2 cents. Following the release of the latest collaboration with Disclosure, you got to let go if you want to be free, which I did a review on. Okay, which I did a review on my series called Turn Up or Burn Up, which I actually review um, the latest or some of the greatest EDM songs or a thought that catch my eye. So watch that series when you get a chance. Watch that review. Zed was additionally tapped to energize the NHL All-Star Game crowd in Las Vegas. Right here. He brought the house to his feet, okay, with stadium filling energy as players took the ice. But who could have guessed that outing would be a test run for something even bigger? Okay. Tune into NBC beginning at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time on February the 13th, and you just might catch Zed throwing down as Super Bowl LVI. I'm sorry, I'm not good when it gets past a certain Roman numeral because I don't study it. I don't know what number that is. Okay, unfolds in Los Angeles. But anyway, those are all the news stories for today. I want to thank you for sticking around. Give yourself a hand clap. That means you were really entertained. You enjoyed my wonderful, quirky, charismatic, creative, out of this world ass. Okay? So, I thought the lighting was a little bit better in here, but I guess it's a little shaky. Well, I'm not on the camera I would usually be on, to be honest with you guys. But it don't matter. Because I don't really take YouTube that seriously. It's just a part, something else for me to give you guys. Another gateway for surround sound for you guys. As a part of my whole music brand in Empire, right? Which is the reason why the channel is called Peyton 3.0's Empire. And this is a piece of the empire. It's just more than just my music or just social media posts that you get from me. You know, that you to really get to see my personality, my creativeness, and other talents. You know. So anyway, yeah, I don't take YouTube that seriously. I'm not really a YouTuber, not for real, right? But anyway, this has been Peyton 3.0's EDM World News. Now, if you guys have not, and you're brand new to this channel, thank you for coming. Here is my social medias. Let me clear off of that for a minute. No, that's not what it keeps going. There we go. So these are the social medias, folks. You know, follow. Forget YouTube #1 because YouTube #1 is not actually going to be anything. It's going to all be one thing. So YouTube #2, which is right here, you should be. Please press the follow button. Please hit the notification bell. All of that. Hit the likes. Hit my 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 likes. Okay. Please Comment below. Let's make sure this is a real community. If you're not just in the back, all shy and you don't want to say anything, we don't got no shy people. We don't got no shy. We don't got no shy people in the community. You will, if you have something to say, please say it. Even if you just gotta say, "Hey, how are you, Peyton? How's your day?" I want to hear it because I'll tell you how my day is, and I want to know how your day is too, right? Um, get 3 free unreleased songs at the Bitly link there. This is where you guys should get into me as an artist, which is my main thing. That's why I call it. If you see down there, the drum step and EDM vocalist Zombie Supreme. My website's up. That leads you to my email list eventually too. TikTok and all that other stuff is there, so you know. But yeah, that's all that I had to say. This has been Peyton 3.0 EDM World News. Let me take that down. And I will see you on the next video.